So, the other day, and you've been very outspoken about this, Ndindi, Safaricom shares. And, you know, I'm so close to Safaricom because I was very close to former CEO, my good friend, Bob Collymore, God rest his soul in peace. And now we're hearing stories that we're selling, what, 15% of our own government stake? Explain it to me like I was a 2-year-old.
Jeff, I've been speaking about this issue, and the context is that, number one, I'm a proponent of privatization.
Yeah.
Because it brings about efficiencies when companies are run in market-driven scenarios. And therefore, privatization is always good. The big problem that I have, and I am glad I have seen even the professional bodies like ISPAC have put a voice in support of the same, is that we cannot afford as Kenya to be too desperate to give Safaricom for a song. I raised this issue when it came up, and I saw the National Treasury responding to saying that they are selling it above market price. And what I saw there was dereliction of duty. Because any person who knows about how capital markets work, capital markets provide liquidity, but not necessarily valuation. And I'll give you examples. And the reason I'm saying that is because this transaction, Jeff, our country, Kenya, has the capacity to lose over 100 billion shillings.
What?
In this deal.
What?
Just by people not doing their job and for competence not being front of it. All the companies in the world, as we have seen even in the US currently, there is a sale of, this on now CNN, is on sale.
Yeah.
There are two companies bidding,
Correct.
that is Paramount and, yes, tuna watch movie naitwa nini? Netflix. They are also bidding to buy. It shows you that when you are selling a block stake in a company, the market ceases to be the basis of valuation. It is only used by the buyer, not the seller, because it is to the advantage of the buyer. And I'll give you a few examples locally here. Because I'm talking it in good faith and I wish you can do the right thing. In the year 2014, I had some few shares of a company called Rea Vipingo. It was then trading at 27.5 shillings. Some guys gave up a bid. They wanted to buy us out as small shareholders. And they were buying us at 40 shillings per share.
From 27?
From 27.5. Jeff, nilikuwa nauliza hiyo pesa itafika lini? Because I thought I'm getting an upside of 45%.
Yes.
This is too good a deal. Your friend, the late Chris Kerobe, through Centum, petitioned CMA. They said, no, this is a listed company, you're also going to bid. And they bid for 50 shillings. The long and short of it is that the same guy who had offered us 40 shillings had to sit down even with Kerobe, negotiating, canvassing for him to get out of the deal. The negotiation, the long and short of it is that we ended up selling our shares, area 27.50, for 85 shillings.
Wow.
In a span of, I think it was 2 or 3 months. So my take has been this, and I can use many examples, many examples. Our current market has been very bearish, meaning the share prices have been very low. That's why you see banking sector, the shares are very low, and all the others. So my proposal is this, practical. If there is no ulterior motive or anyone cutting a deal and getting personal money out of this deal, why can't we let all other companies bid for Safaricom stake of 15%? And I can guarantee you, we are going to get much more than this. The second thing is this. We are selling to a company which is already part of the composition of the board of Safaricom. Definitely there is information asymmetry there.
And a conflict of interest.
Yeah, definitely, that's what I'm trying to say. So the best way to cure, even in terms of the markets, where there is asymmetry of information, is to open up the bid. And I'm repeating that word because that is where the solution lies. If you look at the valuations of other telcos, just like Safaricom, and by the way, I can guarantee you, even these guys who are buying us, they also want to sell to somebody else. Because the Tisalat initially actually wanted to buy them. But that is besides the point. The point is that if you use all the canons of valuing a company, a bank has the way they are valued in terms of price to book based on the core capital. Telcos has the way they are valued. And the simple term I may use is something called a PE ratio, price of earning ratio. Safaricom, by end of this year, will have a PE ratio of 16.1. Let me break down what PE is in a minute. PE is like this, Jeff. You buy a flat for 10 million, 10 million shillings, new back. So, PE measures, how long would it take you to recover your 10 million using the rent?
Right.
Now in terms of years.
Correct.
So how many years will it take you to recover your money after buying, let's say, this flat? So PE ratio of Safaricom is around 16.1 by end of their financial year. If you look at other companies like Orange, their PE ratio is over 33. The guys who are buying us, Vodafone, they are listed, Vodacom themselves, because that one is owned by the other one that is listed in the JSC.
Correct.
The best their PE ratio has been is the year either 2020 or 2022. It was 40 PE ratio. Currently it's negative. Because the guys who are buying us are actually making losses in their parent group. So my take is, I'm not even against these guys. Let's have a sequence where Kenya gets the best value. And the best value is as follows.
Yeah.
One, we may list Safaricom. I had proposed this when I had a chance back then.
Yeah.
List Safaricom in the London stock market, LSE, exposes to the global market, so people get to know there is this profound, nice company, which is not just a telco, but a fintech, but also a tower company. Then from there, open only 3-month bid for people to bid. You'll see a Tesseract bidding, you'll see KKR bidding, Blackstone bidding. If Kenya gets more than the 2 or 4 billion, and we get 350 billion, don't we all benefit as Kenyans?
Absolutely.